All right, winter is here. You see snow in the background. As you know, I live in the Northeast, so here's snow, and it's my first time in an electric car. Some tips I wanted to share. Number one, you want to park this car in the garage if you can, if you don't have one. I shared the garage with my wife. You can see the other side's pretty full. It's hard to get two cars in there, let alone let her share that thing with me. So, try to keep it in the garage. That way nothing fusses over. But in this video, show what happens when thing does freeze over when you get hit with an ice storm. Number two, these handles freezes up. So I'll flash across screen what that looks like. And supposedly, before you can open the door, you can rock this door handle back and forth like that. See how it kind of gives you a little bit give. You can see it move there just a little bit. The other option I've seen people do is lubricate the hinge right there. And you can see that spring with some silicone spray. The reason silicone, because it's waterproof and it'll stay lubricated for a extended period of time versus WD-40. I think in the manual it tells you WD-40, but I think silicone will work just as fine. So that's number two, just getting this door handle lubricated. There's a widget. I'll try to flash across the screen. You add the widget. Basically, it props the door open enough for you to open the door. Number three, you'll find that these Tesla doors, windows are frameless. So it's tucked in there when you close the door. But when you open it, watch that window there. I'm going to open the door. It's going to pop down. See how that pops down? But what will happen in the winter is these are frameless. This thing here will get stuck to here. And if you try to open it or close it when it's frozen, you're going to break your glass. Same goes with the back. So just be aware, the back and the front, all those in there refer to the same thing. So to prevent that from happening, I came up with this, just thinking silicone. Dielectric grease, also known as silicone. I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna try to get Amazon link back with them. I know it was kicked off for a while, but we're going to try to get that link back to help support the channel. But anyway, this is basically silicone grease. It is rated, if you can see, minus 40 degrees to 428 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty versatile. I get one of these. I'll show you how to apply this. And you want to rub it around from here all the way around to there. You can see I did do some of that already. You can see the grease. That way it prevents this glass from sticking and being frozen shut to this thing here. Number four, you want to keep these handy, these hand warmers, because I guess these doors can get frozen and the water can leak into them. So I watched one of the videos, the guy stuck a hand warmer into the port here, let it heat up for him, and you're able to charge. Otherwise, this will be blinking orange and there's a problem charging your port. It may not be obvious, but you don't want to keep your window scraper in the trunk because it's harder to open this thing, at least my opinion. So, and there's a way to open your door, but it only open the driver's side door. So keep the snow brush in the front, or preferably on the driver's side. So when I have a snowy day, it kind of sits right there. That way I can get to it. I got this from Tesla in Canada. Shout out to Dave out there. I got this from him. He said, you want to shut off your mirrors. So the auto fold mirrors, because what's going to happen is these mirrors going to fold in, and you're going to have ice storms, and it's going to get stuck there. And this is plastic, and you may ruin the motor. So you want to do is go to your car setting, controls, and just go to mirrors and shut off auto fold. For right here, it's actually better to heat up your car via the steering wheel and the seats you're sitting on, rather than try and use the HVAC system, which is what you see here. So what you want to do is turn these seats on right here, the steering wheel. That way you keep yourself toasty I think the reason is it uses less energy to heat up the coils. It's only heating up the coil here and where I'm sitting. I know people recommend using defrost mode, but some people are saying that defrost mode may be too high of a heat, that if this is frozen, it may crack your glass. So put on your climate temperature, I don't know, 73. I'll flash your screen. How much is that in Celsius? That way it can heat the car at a good steady rate without overheating and changing the temperature on the glass that rapidly. Anyway, you can pop the door open with the app, or you can warm up the car and let it open by itself. Number 3, if you notice these windows frameless, some cars, I think the BMW is like that too. Some of the Roadsters and Mini Coupes. So if you watch carefully when I close the door will go up into here. You see all that? So when this is frozen, you're not able to open that. So to remedy that, there's a couple ways. You can heat up the car, like I mentioned, to 75, 73 degrees inside. Or you can use silicone grease. So I picked this up from Amazon. This is basically silicone, multi-purpose silicone. For sealing and lubricant, it's waterproof, anti-corrosion, and it's rated for -4 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 to 426 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty good stuff. I'm gonna try to get an Amazon account back with them again to help support the channel. So basically what we're gonna do is take a dab of this. And you wanna rub it around from here all the way around to there. You can see I did do some of that already. You can see the grease. That way it prevents this glass from sticking and being frozen shut to this thing here. You can pick this up from Walmart. It's a windshield deicer. So keep this handy around, shake it up, spray it on your door handle if you need to in your car. I think that's it. That's all I can think of. Looking at the research, owning an electric car in the Northeast in the winter. Preheat your car. I know it's basic stuff. The good thing about these cars is there's no gas or fume. So it could be in your garage. You can be upstairs, getting up in the morning, ready to take a shower, or just schedule your timer. That way your climate interior is going to be at an optimum temperature, like 73 degrees Fahrenheit or something. That way everything's melted and ready to go, nice and warm, and the car will be ready to go. As you know, you have battery degradation in the winter. That way, if you warm your car, your battery is nice and toasty and ready to be used. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I always like to try to respond to your comments as much as I can. I thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you.